I got a question real quick for the ladies before
the question mark.
Yeah. All right, guys, just real quick before I well, let me do this question first, then I'll do it.
All right, cool.
Let me do this question first. How many of you? Because my question sparked because with the phones earlier. How many of you've met and or been around celebrity men? We'll raise of hands.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
It's not that hard.
I know.
Fair enough.
Really good.
Fair enough.
Okay, guys in the room, how many of you have been around celebrities before the podcast?
How many of you guys been around celebrities before the podcast?
Yeah, nobody.
There's a zero. Maybe Bills and Mo only because they're engineers and they pay them for studio time.
I doubt even.
Not often, but I have a story. But I have stories. You know.
They show up.
Yeah. But that's because these guys were engineers, so like they're and y'all like are attached to a studio, so that's why.
Yeah.
Musicians, because it's a part of their work, but not because
the only reason.
off the strength of them just being niggas. Like no, it's never just that. Okay.
I mean, booby trap on the river.
Yeah.
That's where all the celebrities want to go at. So it's like you pay your house fee. Hey.
Okay. let me ask this then. What is the biggest? Name one difference, and I don't want any of you guys to copy each other on this one. Name one big difference between guys that have some fame between regular dudes that you notice right away. Might take you a second to come up with it, but one big difference, characteristic-wise, behavior-wise, trait-wise, behavior, whatever it is, between a regular dude and celebs.
Yeah.
While we do that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what will make you a celebrity one day. Is making some goddamn money and not being a brokey, okay, guys? Get in the crypto course right now. Course is live. We got our boy Miguel in the house. Miguel, what you want to tell the people?
I mean, get in or go broke, man. Later in the show, we're going to show Myron's wallet. We're going to show Myron's wallet. It'll show you kind of what kind of money you can make in the crypto space. Ethereum go buy Ethereum right now. Don't be a brokey. We're about to get the Ethereum ETF happening in a couple months. That means $10,000 ETH. Big money. Easy money.
Don't be a fucking broke,
guys,
man. Seriously.
That's free advice right there to make some money.
Yeah.
There you go.
So get in there, guys. We already got 30 plus y'all in there. So go ahead and get in, man. We want 100 plus y'all in there, man. So you guys go ahead and make some money, not be some broke. Because if you guys listened to us before, you'd have tripled on Solana. You would have made thousands of dollars on Ethereum, even if you just bought one or two.
And Bitcoin.
And then if you had bought on Bitcoin, you would have made 30K. If you had bought on Bitcoin, 30 plus K, because it was 42K when we told y'all to buy. If you had actually had the 42K and bought it. Not that I advise you buy that, but either way, you would have hit 74K.
I think the biggest thing, knowing what coins to buy, so you can exit and make money on the flip.
Yeah, that's the point, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So
question,
and get the likes up, and I'll show you guys my wallet, so you guys can see how much money I made. I'll show y'all. All right. What about? So we'll start here.
Why I think celebrities and I would say like a regular Joe, the differences.
Just one. One thing you noticed right away.
One thing I noticed right away is that sometimes they don't want to. They feel like they might be able to get you into bed quicker, and they don't have to put any work in.
Okay.
Or effort.
Lazy recording.
Yeah, but to me, I just feel that they're the same. Like I'm around a lot of celebrities, and they're the same like a regular person. I don't find a difference.
I would say it's a very dangerous game when a guy does whatever the fuck he wants with his money, and depending on what they do and shit like that, celebrities, like if you deal with rappers and stuff like that, they genuinely are lazy and do whatever the fuck they want, and that's not something an average Joe, lazy. Some average Joes, they got some type of ambition and a little thing in them that is like, all right, you're more.
You said lazy. Is this like exclusive lazy in rappers only?
No, not rappers. I'm just saying in general, like other celebrities too. But I've only been around like musicians, to be real. So
okay, so
I think what she's saying is they create their own environment, and you're just like a piece in that environment, not a piece, but like you're just like a cog in the wheel. They do whatever they feel like. Right?
I mean, they made it. So
yeah, they made it. Of course, do whatever you want with your money.
Lazy,
it's your, in a sense, you know how you say, Myron, like, oh, it's not your reality, it's the reality. Well, to them, it becomes like their world, and you got to play in it.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so lazy and solipsistic.
Yes.
All right. What about you?
One thing I noticed is like famous
Compared to
people
regular guys.
compared to regular guys have a higher standard for like sexual desires. Like you'll hear about athletes asking girls to on them. So like you wouldn't have a regular guy ask you to do some crazy absurd shit.
Okay.
Because they
Guy
don't,
has never asked me to
these
do
like
that.
famous athletes have money, so they've obviously gone through a lot more women than the regular guy. So
Okay.
their standard of like sexual desires keeps going just freakier and freakier and
gets weirder and
crazier
weirder?
and weirder.
Wait a minute. How do you know that?
I have friends who I've heard stories about certain famous people asking on them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
R. Kelly shit.
I mean, we had one girl that was over here. She had sex. Y'all remember one of the twins that she had sex with the NBA player?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you hear it all the
murders?
time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Holy.
All right. What about you?
Their standard of women.
Okay. Well, what do you mean by their standard of women?
Typically, someone, a regular man is not going to want. He usually cannot get the Instagram model.
Okay.
He would get someone more.
Their standard is higher
regular.
in the women they want to be
Yeah.
around. Okay. Higher standards. All right. What about you?
I don't know. I feel like it depends, cause like I done been around like some famous people that think they the shit and just do too much, and then I've been around like the humble ones. So it really depends. Some of them act like regular people, and some of them act like, oh, I got money, I'm just saying. They're not.
Okay, but what's like one thing that you noticed like that kind of was among all the celebrity men that you met, which was a big difference between regular
I
guys?
feel like, well, yeah, they think like they the shit. Like, I've never like
So
it's
even the
on the
humble ones are
level that
cocky.
they do it. Like
So
they think they're
arrogance?
all holier than thou.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arrogance.
Like, yeah.
Just a higher level of arrogance.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Some of them I think have money and get a little carried away, and I think a lot of celebrities get casual with drugs
Okay.
easier than regular people can.
Okay. All right. So they don't think twice about using drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get hooked on a drug addiction. That's
Okay.
a good one, Abby.
Okay.
Sex,
How you know that?
sex, drugs,
Wait
and
a
rock and
minute.
roll.
How you
Wait,
know that?
what?
We listen to the podcast, guys.
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all bring 3 times a week. Well, we bring.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. You guys do.
Okay. So I guess less of a barrier to drug use. All right. What about you, Audrey?
I say celebrities have more status and have more respect in the industry. Like when they just walk outside, they're gonna automatically have way more.
No, but something
respect
that
than
you
a regular.
noticed besides. I mean, that's easy.
Well,
like
that's
they have
easy.
status,
Okay. Something that I noticed.
Yeah, like a trait that like you noticed in
They're
people
way
that
more
have.
cocky.
Okay.
Way more
Okay.
cocky.
But she said arrogant. Who said arrogance? She said arrogance. Give us a new one.
No, regular Joe men are cocky too.
Selfish.
Ah, okay.
Okay. What about you?
Kind of have to be selfish.
I would definitely say that their regular guy and a celebrity, their outlook on life is very different. As far as when it comes to what they obviously, because it's almost like if you're making a certain amount of money and you could do certain things, of course your perception towards what can happen for you possibly is way higher. But I would just more say like their outlook on life, like you
But
know.
like specify like what do you, their outlook? How's their outlook different from a regular person?
I kind of feel like they will talk about highly ambitious stuff as if it's casual,
Okay.
if that makes
All
sense.
right.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
it's naturally
Like in a
higher.
poker room.
Yeah.
5 million.
I
10
want to make
million.
10 million this year. Some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I think like for a celebrity, I think they're less trusting of women, and I feel like they're always out to get them.
Okay.
Cause like I've heard of like so many things like signing NDAs, taking away phones, and things like that.
I was gonna talk
So
about
they're
that next.
way less trusting.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but can you blame them though? A lot of women
I
do a lot of fuck shit.
But it's because
They be criminals, bro. They be criminals. They be having mugshots. And
Oh my god.